Yo, what's up? It's your boy Will, back with another episode of Sports Dogs. Here with the fellas. Yes. I got my man Jay.
What's up? What up? What up?
Yes, sir. And I got my man Rich.
How's it going, ladies?
Oh, I like it. And I got
Poor
my man
lady.
on the questions, DJ Ricky Eddie.
What's going on?
What's up, fellas? How y'all doing today?
Hey, man, just we rewatch. Take the visual off and just look audio.
Okay.
Just listen to what Richie says. I'm telling you.
Okay. Close your eyes.
He's got some. Richie be sliding things
If you
in.
haven't hit it,
I said ladies.
When y'all be saying things, Richie be sliding things in, bro.
Good.
That's a good one.
That's
Like
the way
it.
to do it.
That's
Hell
a good
yeah.
intro.
Yeah. How y'all like this sports this weekend? Good, bad?
I mean,
There was a lot, bro.
I'm not even gonna ask you. Your season's over.
Man, we been done though. I wouldn't have been able to talk for like 3 weeks.
3,
now.
4 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Your season ended after
Bruh.
the Colts. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
after
saying?
that Colts game, I knew it was over. Not mathematically.
I thought y'all was. I didn't watch the game, and I'm like, okay, this should be
Raiders
good.
will Raider.
Then I turned back, and it's like, oh,
Bro, it was sad because like the Raiders would give Pittsburgh chance after chance, and the Raiders defense would stop them. And then Carr would just give it back, and then the offense would call some weak ass plays, and then just give it back, and eventually Pickett was like, I'm
I
about
hate
to
the
score
play call.
eventually.
So
You know
then-
what I'm saying?
God.
I asked the homie, and he said he wouldn't draft a quarterback, but he would go after.
Somebody else.
A top
Take care of
quarterback.
Carr.
Yeah,
Take care of him.
This ain't Brady or Rodgers, but we'll get into that because man, that's a lot to talk about.
My team lost, but I mean, who cares? We're in your first place, and
We'll-
you just got
we'll
multiple
get into
wins.
it,
You know
we'll
what I mean?
Let's start with the NBA though. So the Celtics took off the tag for Joe Mazzulla for the interim, so he's officially
He's just the head coach.
The head coach now. Well deserved, or you guys think it was just the players
Walk
of
into
the
opportunity.
system?
Steve Kerr ass nigga. Straight up. Am I lying?
Even
think it's-
that's actually good.
Even less than Steve Kerr?
I think it's. I mean, I think
Nah.
that
Kurt had to interview her and stuff.
that's a system.
Huh.
That's a system program right now, so that makes sense.
It was luck.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like, it's a system, so you got to think about it. Like, what's my boy's name? Brad Stevens. It really is the person who set that whole team up.
Mark Jackson was really the person who set up the Warriors.
No, I know.
Steve Kerr ass nigga.
To a
Even
point.
worse.
Boston did it the opposite. You know?
To a point. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, then you got
They had a black guy take over for the white guy.
M.A. Doka had came in and took over from Steven. Just he already had whatever he did, made him a little better defensively. Then this dude came in because he got fired, and it's all the same system.
Same shit. Not
Just changed up a little bit. Steve Kerr, the only difference was I was all in agreement until he won another championship. After actually the first championship, I was like, all right, Steve Kerr can coach a little bit, bro. He can do. It's not just
He's not
the
a
Mark
bad
Jackson
coach.
thing no more. Like, you can't just ride that coattail for this long now.
You kind of can.
Nah. You had to have your own input on that point.
No, this is why. Fully healthy, the Warriors usually make it to the playoffs, right? Make it to the finals, right? Fully loaded, they make it to the finals. Since Steve Kerr has taken over.
Yeah, but that's still a
Years
system.
that they have not been fully healthy, they don't even make the playoffs.
Yeah, but that has nothing to do with his coaching.
Why not? You still first year they didn't make the playoffs. Klay Thompson was the only person.
So look, if you go, so Mark Jackson brought in the system. I mean, brought in the pieces that gave him the faith and the belief in Klay Thompson and Steph Curry,
Mhm.
right? That made Draymond a 4, or he drafted Draymond. But at some point, you can't say like we're still running Mark Jackson's system. Like, you put your
I
own
know what you're
input.
trying to say. You're gonna say like you kind of change the plays and you
Like,
run
it's
the
not-
offense. Are you
yeah.
running the team your way? But all in all, that's just a good team because when you, like I said, when you seen him run his shit his way without being fully healthy, they're shit.
They got a
Well,
good team, but
They're
very
shit. No,
important to each
but
other,
they're
too.
shit when they're not like you can't be like, okay, my system is still gonna work if so and so goes down, especially because the number 1 didn't even go down. The number 2 went down and they went to shit.
No, yeah,
You know what
for
I mean?
sure. But at the same time, that system's built for the 1 and 2.
Yeah, they need each
So it's
other.
like, and then when you don't have the 1 and 2, you don't. It takes a while to learn the system. Like I was trying to tell somebody the other day, it's an easy system. It's motion, right? We all know
Yeah.
that. But
Pass and screen away type shit. Keep
to
going.
read all the defense
Yeah.
and to understand what the defense is doing, is the defense gonna switch? Is not gonna switch? Is the back door open because the defense is overplaying the backside? Is it gonna be the cross court diagonal pass that's gonna be open off the screen? Like, what is it? Like, is the action below? Like, you think you know, But then if you're not on the same page as Draymond and Steph and all them, like you struggle. That's why like Wiggins struggled for a minute, but then once Wiggins caught on, Wiggins was going to town. He was scoring 20 points. He was doing all that. He looked good. All of a sudden, you're like, oh shit. Yeah. All right. Jordan Poole just got it finally. Like this shit just clicked and he was making shots. It was like, all right. Now I think if you wasn't really necessarily the scorer he might struggle more. But I think the fact that he can make long shots and all that shit, it helps him. But he does struggle sometimes too.
Yeah.
In that offense.
That he's not a starter.
Yeah, like you can see where he gets stuck. Like he'll run into Draymond or something, and it's like, oh shit, I didn't know.
My bad. I was in the wrong spot.
I wasn't that. So it takes a minute to understand what everybody sees and all that shit. So to me, I get what you're saying. Don't get me wrong, because I was big on that for the longest. But then I'm like, all right, I gotta give him something at this point. Now it can't just be right off Mark Jackson.
Championship. So
give you the first, like give him half. You know, give you the first two marks.
Okay.
That's the last two I keep.
All right, fine.
What about you?
Fair deal.
Maybe you could say like after the first one, maybe it's Mark, but they changed the team around. Besides the main three, they brought in different people and won with different people.
Look at the people they brought in.
I'm not talking about Kevin Durant.
They brought in Kevin Durant.
I'm talking about
that's
after
the people.
They won after
one. But you brought in basically.
I hate
you didn't trade.
How many do you want?
Basically, it was like you said, it's a system, but you can't say that because all you did was take out another scorer and you switched him to switched it with a defensive player. So you said I don't need KD because I have scores. Now I'm the defensive player, and you went and got Andrew Wiggins to take KD's spot. To where you're not losing anything, you're actually gaining something because now we still have our scores and we still got guys that's gonna put the ball in the hoop, and now we can even fucking guard, and especially at the a key position at the 3 because I feel like the 3 is the main spot where you're going to get most of your scoring from. The 2 and 3 that's where most of your scoring come unless you got a fucking Ja Morant or somebody like that. Most of your scoring come from 2 or 3, or you got a fucking Joel Embiid or a Jokic. Then it's gonna come from the 5. But other than that, the 2 and 3 are the main spots in the NBA. So with that being said, all you did was say you went from saying we're gonna outscore you to being we're gonna still score a lot, but we're gonna guard you a little bit more because you had Klay Thompson being your defender towards ACL. So you had to go find you a defender. So you went and got Andrew Wiggins. And you just let everybody else shoot. I mean, Wiggins, yes, he can score and he can put the ball in the hoop. But that shit really didn't change much, switching KD and fucking...
How do you feel about the first
Wiggins.
championship?
The first one, that was the most... I would say that was the most original championship. That was the original because they caught everybody off guard and Steph was just playing ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? It was a put them on the map type of championship. You know what I mean?
The NBA,
and then they kind of fucked it off because I think if they didn't go get KD and they won more, it'd be more valuable. They fucked off like everybody's like, well, you got KD, well, you got KD, and that's always gonna be the argument.
I just never had an issue with it because I knew it was happening before when they made the first rumor. But I always just felt like if I get where people come and I'm not mad. Okay, it's like this. I'm not mad at the Warriors if anything on that side. No, you get mad at KD, right? I mean, like put the blame on KD, not the Warriors. It's like,
yeah, he signed with them.
That's why we hate the Yankees for the longest. It was like,
I mean,
you can blame both.
Who's we?
Why do you blame the Warriors?
Because they didn't have to go after her.
But why would you?
But if you call my number, like if somebody calls your phone or your agent, that agent calls and says, "Hey, what's the possibility of Kevin Durant coming to your team?" You're not gonna answer that phone call and be like, "Well, let's see what the fuck the possibility."
No, we don't need him.
Well, you can say that vice versa with KD is like, you're not gonna answer Golden State's phone call.
I mean, I don't think Golden State called. I think because if I remember,
you don't know that.
No, he said it though. He said like, "Oh, I already knew I was leaving the Thunder after he lost to Golden State."
I remember. He didn't know that they were gonna go to Golden State.
I kind of
wasn't Stephen Curry talking to him, trying to get him over there.
The first
Green probably called him.
But it was like
the first time
he said, "I needed somebody that could shoot. I needed shooters."
The first time I remember hearing that was
that's not saying like
that year when that same year
Houston with James Harden.
The same year before is when they got to the Western Conference Final, right? Yeah. But I remember that year in December was the first time I heard KD linked to Golden State.
Yeah.
In the offseason. And I'm like, oh, he's going. Because I'm like, why wouldn't you go?
Unless they would have beat him.
Well, yeah, even at that. But I'm like, okay, so if you go, if you got 2 or 3 people at that time.
2.
You say Draymond's part of that too. So I'm just saying.
But
I'm just saying, let's under 27 or whatever it is, 29 years old.
Yeah.
Shit, we're all in our prime. Why the fuck not go grab win one real quick? I get it why people are mad. I understand, but I'm just like,
it's a lot.
For the second competition, it was a bullshit move. For the second of you trying to get you some wins, it was a genius move.
Let's go with that. We'll go with
LeBron started it.
Okay, skip Bayless.
But back to the Celtics. What do y'all think, Udoka?
Pick your glasses up.
Y'all think Udoka's done in Boston?
Yeah, he's going to the Nets.
He's done with the black community.
The Nets proved that they can win.
Wait,
The
what
Nets proved that they can win. So he's going to the Nets for sure because they don't have defense. And he
He's
needs
going back to
somebody that's
Africa.
going to instill defense.
You don't think they're gonna keep?
You
You
better
don't
get
think the
deported.
Nets keep Jacques Vaughn?
He's getting deported.
I don't know.
Oh yeah, Nets keep Jock Vaughn.
You think so?
They got the best record since
17,
took over.
15
So
out of
where
2.
is he?
I don't like
Udoka
17.
going?
Nowhere. Back to where he was
Coming to
born.
LA.
For
I
cheating
never
on
liked
Nia
him.
Long, get a year off.
First of all, let's not start with Birmingham because I can't stand
As
Birmingham.
I never liked Ham. So even
First of all,
him having the last name
I
Ham,
told
I never
you.
liked him.
I've never seen somebody. I've never seen somebody with a monotone face all the time. I don't give a fuck what the hell's happening.
Nigga, player got
His
shocked. Dude, what the
face
fuck?
looks the same. I'll be like, can you get excited one
He does
time?
not purpose, yeah.
Just one time. Can you get excited, mad, something? Can we see something else besides that dumbass look you got in your
Nope, he
face?
doesn't get too high, doesn't get too low.
Even Pop.
Stoic.
Man, you can't give me no extra. Oh, I don't like the guy. I don't like. He's cool, motivator. I think he'd be a great first assistant coach, but a head coach,
I think Udoka.
You take Ime?
no.
Why
Fuck
not?
no.
Why?
What do you mean why?
So he can't cheat on his wife. He'd
You
be
can't
in
cheat
LA.
on Nia Long. You
Yeah,
can cheat on your
he'd
wife.
be in LA. Nia Long gets his wife.
You can't
She
cheat on
gone.
her. You already cheated on her. No, they broke up. They left. So he's
She
we're
gone.
done with
Nia
that.
Long.
She
gone.
Yeah, she left. That's what I'm, see what I'm saying. You want that nigga here?
Will got a chance.
We'll send him.
Now I gotta follow her.
We'll go
Hey,
right
heard
off
what
the
happened?
Nigga lost my basketball.
Yeah, man.
pitch. Get a shoulder to cry.
Yeah, I heard what happened.
Lost my basketball. Can I grab that out your DMs real
Yeah,
quick?
man, we'll roll it in there.
Yeah, he can't come. Sorry, bro.
Damn.
You like Udoka the Lakers, Rich?
To the Lakers?
If I had a dream coach, it'd be Monty Williams. If I had a
Monty's
dream
nice.
coach.
I like Monty.
Or Mike Jackson?
We have bigger issues in the
No.
So
coach.
basically, you guys want to.
Yeah, I would like
Oh,
Mark
yeah,
Jackson.
we got it
for
back.
sure, for sure.
He light skinned though. He kind of remind me of Derek Fisher.
Who?
Darvin. Don't he?
Alright, let's
That's
get to
funny.
this next one. So
That was just me. Then.
there's rising belief that the Wizards trade Kuzma. Think he's gonna get traded or no?
I don't know, but all I know is,
For what?
I mean, I did see that. But if he's smart, do whatever you do. If you get traded, get traded. But that next year, you better get the
that
biggest.
money.
Yeah, get the biggest contract you can get.
I mean, first of all, he'd probably get traded to a contender because he's playing really fucking good right now. Fuck, but it don't make sense.
Richie.
He is playing pretty good right
No, I
now.
know.
Oh,
He's mad because we traded him.
I'm
We
mad
don't go.
because with all
Oh,
those
yeah.
young guys we have.
but they all do that. You can't say that, man. It's the Lakers.
Nah,
man.
fuck that.
I mean, Kuzma, I give you that because Kuzma's been playing good.
Brandon Ingram.
And
So
Brandon
feel like
Ingram
that-
had a problem with passing the ball.
Nah.
He wanted to be the guy, and that's why they're
I'm
not
cool
going to win in New
I
Orleans.
was cool with Kuzma.
Brandon
I was
Ingram?
cool. I was cool with keeping Kuzma. I was cool with keeping Josh Hart.
Yeah, Hart, I would like to keep him too.
Ball and Ingram was cool with letting go. I had no issue with them two.
I think if we
I
kept
would've-
ball, he'd still be playing basketball.
I would have rather traded Ingram. Did we trade him or we let him go?
Trade him.
We did trade.
We trade him for 8.
Oh, that's right. My bad.
Yeah. All
So,
three of those niggas were
I would have
They
let
were all traded.
Caruso too. I would like to keep. I would have loved to keep
Cruz was the only
Caruso.
one that left.
I would have loved to keep.
Malik Monk left too.
No, Malik Monk. We were done for that. Man, whatever.
Yeah, he
You're
left because
basically
they
it's
didn't want to pay
Malik
him.
Monk or Lonnie Walker.
But he was going to take less.
I think
money.
Malik Monk
Lonnie
would've-
Walker's playing better.
I think.
He would have took less money.
I think Malik
But
Monk
not
would have
for
fit
a
better
kid.
in this system because he's already been there for a year. I think it would have looked better. I would have loved to keep both.
I
What
would've
needs to
took
happen
both.
is
I would have took both.
yeah.
And
Kick
get rid
Kendrick
of
Nunn.
fucking Dennis Schroeder,
Oh my
Kendrick
god.
Nunn,
You couldn't get both of them.
fucking Patrick Beverly. Why the fuck not? I just named 3 motherfuckers that just taking up space on the fucking team.
Because they all signed 1-year deals.
Dennis
with
Schroeder
one
and his pick and
both sides.
Dennis Schroeder. and pick and
You
roll.
They
signed
couldn't
Malik
give it to
Monk,
him at
and
the
then you
time.
1 year deal to the rest of those motherfuckers.
They couldn't give it to him at the time.
Okay, I see. So they needed to borrow a couple dollars.
It was either.
They should have fucking called me. Should have called. I'm like, yeah, you get a couple dollars. Cool.
It's not like fucking Jeannie Buss has like Steve Ballmer money. Her money is the Lakers.
But they said that they're hesitant on making moves finally, on making trades. So
Hesitant?
yeah,
The Lakers?
yeah. They don't want to pull the triggers on no
They
trades
know
right
what
now.
to
Because they think they like, when we
'Cause they
win, they
finally
look
wanna-
good and shit. That's
Because
why.
you finally might want to listen.
Yeah.
They don't want to do
AD fucking got hurt again. Son of a bitch.
what I say. I'm just saying, like, win, but they said they don't want to do no more win now moves. They should never done no fucking win now moves. The whole point from the beginning is that's the issue that was having now.
Have they done win down moves though?
Yeah,
What moves?
LeBron James.
every move that they've made from this
Everything
win
got
now.
LeBron James.
So
LeBron-
they want.
Not LeBron. Okay, I won't say LeBron. Let's just say when LeBron got because he was a superstar, whatever. AD you paired with him, but doing that you did win now moves. So then you
Fucking
Okay, I'll put it like
for
this.
the next 8 years.
Yeah.
since the bubble, there's only AD and LeBron. That's win now moves. Everything after that's been win now moves,
Yeah,
and it hasn't
because
turned
they
out.
have LeBron, like
But that's what I'm saying. Like you've gotten rid of certain things where you could have just let it let it
LeBron
ride.
would have been getting a championship this year
Well, you-
instead of missing in the
no,
playoffs.
oh
2
for
years.
sure. They have, but I understand that The reason why they're doing it is because of LeBron. Ever since once you got LeBron, it was
And
fuck
now
the
you see why
future. It's
Jason.
now.
Now you see why Jason hates LeBron.
It was just a waste to me. Like it was just the whole experience a waste to me. The whole LeBron experiment was a waste to me. From the
He was coming though. He was coming because of LeBron James, and he wanted to be in big.
He wanted to be because of his son. Shit, I got it. I'm not mad at it. He should have went to the Clippers. I said it. Or fucking Sacramento.
I was perfectly fine with waiting for the young dudes.
That's what I was rather have done. Like if he would have won 2, then okay, I probably would have been all right.
Well, it's not over.
It's over. It's over.
He even deleted his tweet talking about he's not gonna miss
The only thing that the Lakers can hope on,
the playoffs again.
he was gonna say he's not missing play, and then he deleted and realized
that shit.
LeBron says a lot of things that I don't think he thinks sometimes.
Yeah, that's why he thought about the
he has. I'll tell you this: they got 1 year. Next year, if they try to run it back with them 2 again, because Russ is gonna be off the books, you're gonna have about 60 million, 70 million in cap space.
Who's a free agent next year?
Let's see what you're gonna do.
Russ.
No, Zach's not.
I'm saying like because they're not gonna bring Russ back unless he takes a way cheaper cut. Who?
No, but like, what is that gonna do?
But he might take away because who the fuck gonna pay what he's
That's what I'm
he's
saying.
made?
That's what I'm saying. Like if he's
Nobody's
willing to take a pay
free
cut to 20-something million, then okay, we can talk about some shit. But if he ain't, I'm not.
But shit, I don't think nobody gonna be paying up to $30 million no
Yeah,
more.
there's somebody desperate.
Russell Westbrook.
Somebody's gonna be desperate now.
30
Somebody
million?
might give him like a
Yeah.
1 year, like 30
For sure.
mil.
If he can get $6 million a year
Detroit?
too, if he gets $6 million a year too, oh for sure, you gonna overpay for it for sure.
All right,
Look how many people are getting overpaid right now.
let's get to the NFL. JJ Watt announced his retirement. He's gonna retire after this.
No, I thought you were gonna say JJ Stokes. I really did.
In like 20 years.
I really did. I was like,
JJ.
Um,
What do you guys think? How? What do you guys remember most about JJ Watt?
his fucking MVP year when niggas was catching touchdown passes and making sacks and doing every fucking thing for the Houston
Didn't he
Texans.
win like
3
MVPs?
Defensive MVP.
defensive in a row.
He won.
Defensive
won-
player of the year.
Yeah, but didn't he
in a
win
row.
MVP the year he played offense? He won MVP, didn't he?
I think
He might have.
he might have won MVP, but I know he has 3 defensive player of the year in a row. But I mean, it was just a beast.
Yeah, he was good.
He probably
Honestly,
had
I
cold.
think the people aren't understanding how good he was.
Do you think
That's
he's better
'cause
than
last-
TJ?
Yeah, well, yeah,
Better than who?
TJ.
yeah. It's not even close.
At the moment, yeah, I mean,
I'm talking about prime time.
well, TJ still
Not even
has
close.
some prime to go,
He
but
didn't win MVP, but
It's not even
he got
close.
but TJ's not done though. But yeah, right now, yeah,
I think I almost feel like TJ is a hell of a fucking player, but JJ Watt in his prime, I think it's better than Aaron Donald.
What about
when he was doing the
He's better than Nick.
Nick?
Yeah, he's better than Nick. I ain't gonna sit here and try. I can't cap that. That's 3. That's 4 years.
That's why I
Of
had to see what
fucking.
you gonna
Nah,
say.
that's 4 to
Big
4 to.
brother.
That's 4 to 12.
Like
Like
those 3 years.
his 4 years at his first
His-
4 to Nick's not
he
even
was,
close.
yeah, he was the best
You feel me?
defensive
Like,
player in the league.
well, it's not even close. The only person that I would compare him to is that close would be Aaron Donald. Like, but stat wise and shit. But I still think I think he's a smidge better than Aaron Donald.
Yeah, I think he was too because he's versatile.
They're nasty, both.
He was just an athlete at the end of the day that could play football. And Dean was probably the most simplified position he could play. Like, go get the fucking quarterback,
He was at
contain shit like that. You know
at
what I
one
mean?
point he was just like,
Number one.
yeah.
Because remember, like I said, that light is that
Yeah.
like wide out receiver. He's catching one hand passes and shit.
Which is
He was
At
an
one
athlete.
point you just you couldn't miss like. You just couldn't miss a game. Like you knew he was gonna get a sack. You knew he was gonna do a
Something,
fumble or
Hard knock
something.
season. Oh my god,
Yeah. Tip drill. Like his work ethic is crazy.
that is true.
They was even saying that now in the Hard Knocks.
Yeah,
With the Arizona one, I saw a clip,
Oh yeah, that's right.
and he was like, "That man still worked like a walk on from Wisconsin." And he was out there doing drills by himself, and everybody was doing shit. That shit's crazy. I wish he would.
Remember most about him, Rich?
I wish he'd do one more year though.
me too.
Not with
Cardinals
Arizona.
stuff.
Yeah, go to a contender.
You know, go try to win you a ring. You
think
deserve
he goes
that.
Back to Texas?
No, he said he's done.
No, someone that won
I
a
know,
ring.
but if they, I mean, if they,
They're not gonna
If
be-
all of a
they're
sudden,
not
yeah.
gonna get good, but you
If
know.
all of a sudden, then maybe. But I think he comes back and plays another year.
Come play with Philly,
I'll
huh?
give him a couple
Oh yeah, huh?
years.
I would love to have. He would ball in that Philly D line because he ain't got to be the main vocal point.
I'm still shocked he didn't play in Pittsburgh.
I think
With
Boy,
his brother?
Yeah, I'm still
Why not?
shocked he didn't
if
play in
they were
Pittsburgh.
better,
yet.
he'd probably consider it. But
Arizona sucked.
I know
When he
but-
went, they
but he
probably thought it looked.
It looked good. It
Look
did
at
look
those
good. On
receivers.
paper,
He went
on paper, it
last
looked
year.
good.
They have the Hayward brothers on the team.
On Pittsburgh?
Mhm.
Yeah, Cam Hayward and
Yeah.
Connor Hayward.
Mhm.
Connor Hayward just sealed the game and beat those fucks.
Fuck, man.
Connor Hayward?
Yeah.
In the corner.
He's a tight end, isn't he?
Oh yeah,
Tight
yeah,
end,
yeah.
tight
tight
end.
end.
They did it like a little jet sweep to
I'm
him
thinking
and
of Joey
they
Porter's
steal the
son.
game.
Oh.
He's like,
Jay Porter Jr. is
He's a
gonna be a
corner.
high pick this year.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You remember
Yeah,
his
he's a rookie,
touchdowns,
right?
Rich?
No, he's
In the playoffs, right?
Yeah.
J.J. Watt?
Connor? No, Connor I'm talking about.
Oh yeah.
It was on play action. Yeah. you got him.
Yeah, I remember him picking that off in the
I
playoffs.
want to say they got another set of
I think that was the year, right?
Like
He won
brothers.
MVP.
Yeah.
Oh, the Watt brothers are on the team.
Yeah, that was the year he won it. No,
Right,
he won
right, played
defensive
fullback.
player 3 times, but he didn't
Oh,
win the
yeah,
actual
yeah.
MVP.
They got
No, he
3 of
didn't?
them, right?
Mm-mm.
And like the Gronks.
Yeah, it's 3 of them.
Yeah.
Could have swore he won MVP.
Who,
No.
JJ?
Yeah.
No, he got.
I thought he did too, but I think he got sold by Tom Brady.
He got second. Yeah.
Was it to Tom Brady?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
think
mean,
yeah,
it's really hard for a defensive team to win MVP.
it's really hard for anybody that's not a
Not a
quarterback to
quarterback,
win.
I forgot why he didn't get the record that year because I feel like they took away a sack off him or they didn't give him a sack or
Who was
something like
close
that.
to tying Michael Strahan's record?
I think
or
he
breaking
tied
it?
it. I think he ended up tying because I think it's him, Strahan, and Donald, right? Might
For a
have-
single?
Yeah.
I don't think Donald.
I thought I just read something was
Wasn't his brother really close?
Single sack?
who? Joey?
TJ.
Oh, I think TJ did get 20.
Is it single sack?
Yeah. Single
Well, I
season.
think Michael's is like 22 or something.
22 and a half, I believe. Something like that, yeah.
One of the best ever though.
Strahan?
JJ? Yeah.
Oh,
Michael
yeah,
Strahan is
Hall of
at
Famer.
I was going to say Strahan?
22.5.
Well, you know 22.5 is...
TJ Watt is at
Very far
22.5.
foul down.
No, but it shouldn't even been 22.5. I mean, it should have been higher. I think they were saying if you go back and like count, I think Lawrence Taylor or Reggie
He
White,
might have had more.
they had more, but they weren't counting
They were
sacks like
counting
that.
sacks.
Yeah, they didn't count him like that back then.
Yeah. Yeah, it go TJ. Well, Michael Strahan and TJ Watt, they're tied with 22.5.
There it is.
But TJ did it in 15 and Strahan did it in 16. So TJ probably could have beat the record. JJ got 16 twice, though. All right, I'm scratched. He got 20.5 twice.
There it is. I was like, I thought he got 20.
Yeah. He got 20.5 twice. Hey, Aaron Donald not even in this list.
I thought I saw
Oh, yeah, there
him.
you go. He had 20.5 as well, actually.
So
I mean, Aaron Donald is only like at 100. Was I think before the year started was like at 100 sacks.
yeah.
He was way off of the top dudes.
Shit, but like Reggie White's a dog. If
Yeah,
you want to give it a
Reggie White.
butt. Reggie White got 21 in 12 games.
That's what I'm saying.
So imagine if he had 16, 17
That's
games.
what I'm saying.
The record wouldn't even be fucking touched.
And I think that's only like part of his career. I don't think his whole career got
Was
recorded.
he number one or was it Bruce Smith?
Originally?
No, like as total.
I think it was Bruce Smith and then him.
As in all in all, not the single.
Total.
Yeah, not
Bruce, I
single
think
season,
I think it's Bruce.
Yeah, it was one of them.
I think it's Bruce Smith. But no, that
Yeah, Bruce Smith got 200. Reggie White got 198. He beat him by 2 sacks.
Yeah,
That
Reggie
shit's
White
not
was.
getting beat. It's not getting beat unless like you play forever.
Where's Aaron Donald at? Like
I think JJ got 120 something.
105.
Every conversation that JJ's in.
And yeah, because he was on Houston and didn't win enough.
Yeah, he had to be like 1 something because the lowest person got 123, and that's Robert Mathis, and then Von Miller's at 123 and a half.
It's crazy though. Like JJ was good, bro. I mean, like I say, if you put an all-decade team,
Oh,
he's in there.
Sure.
I mean, it's first ballot Hall of Famer.
It would be him and Aaron Donald next to each other.
Yeah,
Imagine.
yeah. And I mean, like he did all that shit too without. I mean, he won't, other than what Vince Wilfork. Who else did he have on that line?
You got to think he's played on a sorry ass fucking
Even
team
Vince Wilfork
for his
was, like,
whole
Like,
career.
not
You
even-
at the end of his career,
Patriots
Yeah.
will for.
know what
He was
I'm
at the
saying?
end of his
a whole
career when he got
career.
there.
He's played with sorry teams.
Mario Williams was on the other
Yeah,
side
yeah,
for
like,
like 2
yeah.
seasons and shit.
You know what I'm saying? They drafted Clowney and he was trash. Like
He was not the sacks guy. He's better run defense.
Yeah, he was cold, bro. He was
Yeah.
probably
Well, let's get to the Broncos.
Shout out my nigga JJ.
They just fired their head coach.
they should fire the whole goddamn team except for the defense.
Broncos
Okay, so you already cut.
said-
You already
you
cut
said-
into the question. You ain't blaming Russ.
Huh?
You ain't blaming Russ.
Well, honestly, I don't know because I've heard 2 different reports. So it's like I've heard, yeah, it's probably close. I've heard that Russ came over and tried to run signals that from Seattle, like he's trying to run his own
Yeah, I heard that.
audibles from Seattle and shit. But then I've heard that the team's not really built around like the coaching staff
Yeah.
and the offense is really not built around
Russ.
But
But then my thing is, if he's trying to run audibles out of Seattle, why not let him? If that's an audible is when you're changing the play at the fucking ball because you look up and you seen something that you either like or you don't like about what the defense is doing.
I mean,
So it's not like you're coming in and you're changing the fucking playbook. You're just changing the play at the line and say, hey, when we get this is what we're gonna fucking do. Why wouldn't you let your quarterback, the motherfucker that has to make the play at the end of the day, come in and do that?
I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
But my whole thing is you
Even
can't
Seattle
be you
can't
can't
do
be that bad that fast.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you can't be a top 10, let's just say, last few years, or top 5 or whatever you sneak in, and you just drop to the bottom, like literally outside of Matt Ryan, who
But shit,
and,
from what I'm
Zach
seeing,
Wilson, like
his receivers are frustrated with him, man.
Because you got good receivers,
And he not throwing them around.
right? That's what I'm saying.
So
Your tight end's decent.
I'm blaming
Well,
Russ.
maybe they
Yeah,
were.
I mean,
I mean, it's everybody, but maybe their receivers were a little overrated. Jerry Judy.
but then all of a sudden he comes
Cortland
back
Sutton
and gets.
is not
No, not
overrated.
Cortland Sutton, but I'm saying.
How about say
But
Sutton
that
had?
year we thought, Cortland Sutton, Jerry Judy, Patrick before he got hurt.
Yeah.
But then he gets come back and he got 3 touchdowns in that game with the backup
Judy.
quarter, with the backup quarterback.
Jerry Judy had 2-3 touchdown games
Well,
with
back-
number 4.
I mean, I think it's everybody, bro. At the end of the day, it's all of them. I think if you did, my thing is, if you did trade Russell Wilson and said that this was going to run the team, and you didn't build the offense around what
him,
he can do,
you're stupid.
then that's on you.
Yeah,
But if you did, and you're Russell Wilson, and you just
can't get it done.
still trying to do some Seattle shit because you think you got Lockett on the other side, like
You got DK. You got a big ass DK, which you don't. DK bigger than your fucking tight end. Like, come on, bro. You gotta adjust.
so. I mean, I don't know, bro.
Yeah.
That team's a disappointment. Regardless, that was a disappointing season. It's probably the most disappointing season about everybody in the NFL.
Wait a minute.
I wouldn't say that, man.
So you got the Raiders for competition. You
Nah.
got the Colts.
Nah.
What you mean? Nah, them niggas got like 3 wins and a tie.
But what did you have the Colts doing this year?
More
I
than
thought
3
they were
wins
gonna
and a
be
Well,
tie.
I get you that, but at the same time,
Come on,
like,
man. You at least been finished second in your division.
I mean, at the same time, I get it, but I wasn't expecting too much. Like,
I expected their running back to have like 1,600 yards, still be a top running back. I expected fucking Matt Ryan to be a fucking clock manager to where you ain't got to fucking go for the deep shots. You just dink and dunk and like your running back do most of the fucking. That's what I expected.
I feel like out of all 3 of them teams you just named, the only team that should have made a playoff run
Raiders.
was Denver.
Raiders. With their car and Devontae Adams? Come on, man.
You
Only thing you losing to is
Get him, Will.
is
Get him.
Kansas City. Their defense is not that bad. Their corners are trash.
Their defense trash.
Corners are trash.
The only thing that's
But
good on the
they got
defense
the ends.
Crosby.
If you
Crosby.
can get pressure,
that's it.
you know what I'm saying?
Crosby's the only one for
Nah,
on that
defense.
defense.
not
Perryman
that
is
great.
not bad. Perryman, he hustles.
Stop
Your
it.
online kind of sucks.
Stop it.
I'm telling
Then
you.
you're
Josh
saying-
Jacobs
then
is
you
a
wait.
dog.
This year.
Dog.
Got you. This year he's nice. I ain't gonna
Dog.
lie. This year he's nice.
About
Okay,
time.
so
Right? So, what changed with Derek Carr?
you got Devontae Adams.
So, what changed with
That's a
Derek
top
Carr?
receiver.
What changed
I
with
would have
Derek
just
Carr?
take that go and throw it to him.
What changed with
And then
Derek
I throw it to
Carr?
Waller.
What changed with Derek Carr? You
Oh,
still the
he-
same quarterback?
He got older.
Are you still the same quarterback? Yes. So, no, I didn't expect nothing from the Raiders.
Hey, you talking the wrong guy. You already know I knew Derek
Denver?
Carr was trash. But shit,
Has a top 5
Can't even say
defense,
nothing after that
2
fucking game.
wide receivers, a running game. The offense line's not bad. It's better than what you had in Seattle. And you just needed a quarterback. This motherfucker can't even
their
do
running
that.
backs is trash.
That wasn't
they
bad.
had to
I'm
try
saying.
Got hurt. Williams got hurt.
There it is. I was like,
Oh,
I was
Williams, yeah. Well, yeah, he got hurt. And then
Then Gordon's dumb
Gordon
ass
big
fumbling ass came back. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, like, that team to me was the only team built. The Raiders is the Raiders, bro. At the end of the day, Derek Carr is Derek Carr. You get Davante Adams over there, nice. But
does he take that team to the playoffs?
who?
Wilson. The Raiders.
I would have more. Before the season
No.
started, I would have more faith in Wilson than Carr. Yeah.
Let's get
Now, no.
let's get to that since we're on the Raiders.
Huh.
You think if we get
You draft a quarterback.
Tom Brady or Aaron Rodgers is difference?
Yeah, hell yeah. Even with Tom Brady being
Brady
ass in
knows
right
Josh-
now.
Tom Brady knows Josh
Dude,
Daniels.
our defense
they're gonna-
sucks, man.
But then you just replace everybody. You just
Aaron Rodgers, yes. Tom Brady, kinda. But I mean, shit.
Aaron
Tampa Bay
Rodgers
defense
very
isn't that good, and Houston, they about to make the fucking playoffs.
So you think
Tampa Bay has way better than the Raiders. Tampa Bay at least got some
They're
names
hurt.
on that defense.
I
but they
love
still
nah,
got
Tampa
guys.
linebackers are nasty.
They got some names
Oh
still.
man,
They hurt.
You can name 2 people on the Raiders.
Damn.
Crosby.
That's it. Crosby well.
And Chandler.
But he's not even had a year like that.
But
You know
I'm
what I'm saying? Like,
can y'all name them for real?
no.
Chandler,
But I know-
Perriman, Jones.
See, I didn't know Perriman.
Abram.
Perriman's a Pro Bowler.
Abrams not that.
I didn't know Perriman.
Abrams not
They
the.
cut him last year or the beginning of this year.
Abrams there, he's the corner, right?
Twice,
He got-
actually.
Yeah, but he's still on the team right now.
No, he got cut.
He got
Went
cut
to the
by
other team.
us?
Got cut by the other team.
He got cut by Green Bay.
Oh, I'm thinking that's a good corner. I'm not thinking of Abrams there. I'm
This
thinking
nigga
of.
said that's the.
No, he's a safety.
They had Mullins, but then they get traded.
They got Mac Mullins. They got
Trayvon
Mac
Mullins
Mullins.
got-
No, I know
They
the
got
offense
Mac
I can give you. The offense.
Collins.
I'm saying
Collins,
the
Mac
offense.
Collins. They
I
got
can give you the
Mac-
offense. I'm talking about defense.
Oh, okay.
I can give you offense.
Crosby, Perryman,
Nope,
Jones.
don't know nobody else.
I didn't even know Perryman was over there.
Yeah, he
We're
just got
bad,
hurt.
bro. We're bad. Just
He was
Okay,
an
okay, I'll
idiot,
make it
too.
easy.
He
Let's make it
got
easy.
hurt by doing some stupid shit.
He's a defensive line, right?
He's a linebacker.
Okay,
So
name
they
me
throw a pass. The running back drops the pass, and like he kind of falls, and he dies at the running back and hurts
I
himself.
was gonna say
Like,
name me a linebacker. I didn't know who Perryman
Perryman
was.
was.
Okay.
we got
Denzel
a lot more
Perryman.
problems than the quarterback.
Oh, that guy Farrell.
Is he still there?
Is he still there?
Yeah, he's a tackle now. They moved him.
Yeah, he
I
had
was
a
gonna say,
sack.
I thought he got cut.
Shitty Pickett.
Hey, no, but I think Aaron Rodgers would be your best bet if you did get one.
Yeah, Aaron
would be
Rodgers,
your best
because
bet.
you got Devontae
They have a
Adams.
little more
I'm gonna be
time.
straight up honest with
You
you.
got Devontae Adams.
That's the only way I think Devontae stays.
If you get
If,
Aaron
if
Rodgers,
we get rid of
I don't know why
Carr,
Aaron Rodgers would go there.
I
if we
wouldn't.
get rid of Carr, that's the only way.
the
The-
Green Bay's a fucking.
Me personally, if I'm you guys, I'd draft a quarterback.
No, I'm not saying.
But Devontae's not gonna stay if Carr goes.
No, I'm saying
How's
you
he
can
gonna
have
leave?
Carr another year. I'm saying draft a quarterback and develop. And if Carr looks like he did this year, that quarterback's playing the following year. Like
So Stroud.
it's
The
just
thing is that
yeah.
they might not be there though.
There's no quarterback
Right,
in
right,
the
that was
draft
the
that I
Raiders.
think could run that offense like that.
Where they at?
in a year,
I
in
think
two.
Bryce Young could. Bryce Young's smart.
You don't think in a year?
Yeah, he has to be smart because he doesn't have the size.
We even have that. Like
Daniels' offense is complicated.
I
you
think
know
Bryce
that.
Young can do it.
McDaniels won't
I
be
think
there.
But you
Brady's
won't
the
be able
only
to-
one.
You
McDaniels
won't be
will
able
be
to
there.
get Bryce Young
No, we won't be able to get
at
Bryce
that
Young.
pick.
I
They're
think
What
like,
pick is that?
they're like 9 or 10 right now.
No,
They'll
no,
get,
no. We're 6 right now. We lost.
I know, but all the other teams that you lost too.
Oh, shit. Yeah, but nah. Honestly,
Bryce
I
Young's
think,
gonna go like one.
But at
They'll
the same
probably
time,
get- they'll get
honestly,
the Tennessee quarterback.
I wouldn't want Bryce Young and
I
Stroud.
don't want him either.
They'll get the
Them
Tennessee
motherfuckers be the
quarterback.
ones that be like,
I'm
it'd be them
cool
third or
off
fourth
Yeah,
pick.
he would get like the Tennessee.
Yeah, that'd be
Work
the
on
one.
the defense. And the
Or you
O-line.
get the kid out of Georgia.
I would do that off of free agency though. I would me personally, I would draft a
I
quarterback.
would wait, tank, and then go get Shadir next year.
I'm drafting O-line.
Why not?
That's what I want.
Shador.
We coming, baby.
You know what I'm saying? Why not wait, tank, get Shador? Because even if he doesn't play,
I ain't hard to
he's
find.
Lonzo Ball. He's got a
Devontae
dad
is
that got.
Devontae
Shador
is not
Sanders.
a tank.
Deion's brother, son.
There's like 30 different quarterbacks probably better than him right now.
He's gonna bring in money because he's a name.
Well, I don't know if
I want to
he,
bring in a good quarterback. Not
See,
fucking-
This is the Raiders, Rich.
Jersey.
It's the Raiders.
You
You're
gotta
not
bring
gonna do
in
shit with
Brady or
Pat Mahomes
Rodgers.
in that.
but you don't know. Only thing with Shador is you don't know what he's gonna do until he gets to Buffalo.
I mean, shit, he balled at Jackson State.
I expected
So
that.
the thing with Rodgers too.
I'm expecting the ball is Buffalo.
I do too, but I'm just saying there's a little bit more.
So, like,
Competition.
Caleb
a lot
Williams
more
is-
competition.
Caleb Williams going
Caleb
in
Williams
one.
he's gonna be high.
Dude, there's no
Point
quarterback
one.
in that draft. Nope.
You
Next
might
year's
get DJ
draft?
Ugalegi.
No,
That's
not
next
this
year.
year.
He's going
Oh yeah, no, we talking about next year.
He's
Yeah,
going to
but
Oregon State.
Caleb Williams, DJ Ugalegi, Caleb
Devontae
Williams,
is not gonna
Shador, they're
I don't
all in
think
that same
he's
draft.
coming out.
Next year, yes, he is.
I don't think so.
He just went to Oregon State.
He's
I
got
know.
1 year left.
That's
right?
his
We're
last
not waiting
year.
2 years.
He was there when
He's
Trevor
been there for
Lawrence.
2 years.
He was
He's
there
2
when
years
Trevor
started, he
Lawrence
was
was
there.
But he didn't play.
He played a little bit.
played.
He
He
did.
back-
He redshirted.
No, he didn't. He was the backup
This is-
quarterback when Trevor Lawrence was there.
I know he redshirted.
He played. Trevor Lawrence
You
got
have-
hurt.
You have to play like
5
6 or 7.
games. Trevor Lawrence got hurt for like
Charlie,
3 games.
He probably has 2 more years of eligibility.
I think.
I don't think so.
I think he redshirted a year. Then I think the second year he did play behind Trevor
He
Lawrence.
did. Remember, Trevor
No,
Lawrence
no.
got hurt and he
And
took
then
over.
he took the last
he,
2
he
years.
came in his second year. Trevor Lawrence, he was only there for 1 year. Because this is Trevor Lawrence's
No.
second year in the league.
Yeah, Trevor Lawrence's DJ's
Yeah.
first year,
So
he suited
he
up
got-
right
He's a
away.
redshirt sophomore probably right now.
No, he played
No,
his first year. I'm telling you.
Yeah, you could play, but you could redshirt. You have to
Yeah,
play
he
a
played
certain
up to
amount
5
of
games with it, but I
I think he played more than 5.
I'm almost sure he played the end of that season too.
Under what season?
The year
But Lawrence got hurt for at least
sophomore
3
year.
games.
I want to say his freshman year. I want to say he redshirted. Sophomore year, I want to say he played a few games,
I think he started his sophomore year.
and then he did the redshirt. So I mean, technically, he's what? I think he only have 1 year left. He might have. No.
He came in with
Yeah, he
Bryce
only have
Young.
1 year.
Bryce Young did the same thing. Redshirt sophomore.
Oh yeah.
He played 2. He redshirted and played 2 years.
Because he played last year for sure.
He did.
He played the year before too.
So he played last year and this year. That's 2.
He's a junior. No red shirt.
Yeah.
This is his last year. He's done. Look at no red shirt. I mean, he could red shirt this year or gray shirt or whatever and sit out,
'cause he
but
played, right?
yeah, he's gonna play. This is his last year.
See, I thought he was 4 years
Yeah,
already.
we're not doing
But then they have that year, that extra year of because of COVID.
First of all, wait a
Look.
minute.
People were just thinking
2020, 78 completions, 117 tips.
Wait a minute.
78 completions.
Have y'all
That's like
seen
2
these
games.
fucking quarterbacks?
914 yards.
Have you seen these people? There's a,
78 completions. So how many throws do you think he made?
Like he probably made he's a more of a run style quarterback, and they had Travis Etienne back then, so he probably wasn't throwing the ball that much. So
he
probably
wasn't
played,
throwing when he
4
first came
games,
in. When he first came in, he wasn't
That's what
throwing
I'm
that
saying,
year.
4 games.
4 or
You
5
could
games.
redshirt.
It has to be a medical red shirt. He didn't get hurt.
You
The
can
freshman, you can
play a certain amount of games.
Yeah, they
I
did
don't
a
know
lot
how
for
many it is, but
they do a lot for basketball.
Yeah, but basketball is different from football. 'Cause
You could
you
do,
don't
like-
play as many
Football,
football games
too.
as basketball.
You can play like it's a certain amount.
Play half a season.
No, it's not even. I think it's a deadline. So it's not even how many games you play. So you can play so many into a certain deadline, and if you play after the deadline, then your redshirt season is over.
No, because what happens if the guy who doesn't play the whole year plays the last 2 games? His red shirt's not going to be up.
Yeah, you played. You finished the season.
Yeah, but you didn't play the
There's-
whole year.
It don't matter if you.
There's
pass
a
the
deadline.
It's a
There's
deadline.
that part you
'Cause
can't.
remember
I know
at
you
Citrus-
can't do
at
that.
Citrus, there's a deadline.
I know you can't wait till the whole season to the end of the year and
They
it's
changed
red
the
shirt.
rules.
So I
So
know
like, and if you're a red shirt before the deadline, you can't play after that. So once that deadline's passed,
Yeah, you
you're
can.
done.
You just lose the red shirt.
No, you can't. You're done. You're done for the season. You're not eligible. Because you
I think
didn't
that's how
didn't
a
play.
red shirt works.
Yes, if you red shirt,
And the quarterback
and the
gets hurt
deadline
ahead of you,
passes,
no, you could go in and you'll lose the red shirt.
people typically red shirt because they're not going to play because there's probably more than one person in front of them.
Yeah, and then what happens when those quarterbacks get hurt or something?
But that's not. It's usually earlier in the season type of decision to make. You don't usually make that decision later in the season.
But you could go in later on in the season just because you redshirted the whole year.
I do know
Maybe
there's a tight end and there's a quarterback that's on the 8th and 9th year.
It's a 25-year-old that just transferred. He transferred somewhere.
No, they
dude.
28,
29 actually 29.
It's
Yeah.
a quarterback.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's
He
a quarterback
was from school that was green.
and there was a tight
he
end.
was into the transfer protocol.
Because there's like red shirt, there's green
No, because
shirt,
there's all medicals.
there's COVID.
Those one of them,
Everyone
I
got
think,
an
the quarterback
because of COVID.
tore his knee up and took 2 years to recover. So they gave him another year.
Medical gray shirt.
Then he got hurt again.
Medical gray shirt.
And they-
Those aren't red shirt.
But you have, but
That's
after
what I'm saying. There's a lot of ways you could
after
get
your
extra
fourth or
years.
after your 5th year, you have to send a waiver in. You can't just like
Play.
return the next year. You have to sit. You have to get cleared because they can say no. Like they could, well, not even. Oh, I think you have to meet certain criteria. Because like Chris Winkie was 26 or 28.
Oregon State.
No, he went to Florida State. He played at.
Oregon
Yeah,
State
but he could
quarterback.
also start late though.
I forgot.
Like,
No,
what's
he played
like-
baseball.
Yeah, like what's the name from Oklahoma State?
Oklahoma State. That's what it was.
Um,
Yeah, he was a quarterback last year, like 29,
he
30.
was like a ginger freaking
Redhead guy.
Oh, you talking
Brandon
about
Whedon.
Brandon Whedon.
Hayden Hurst is that way too.
Rich.
Oh, I don't know about. I just know Brandon Whedon because they talked about him because he went to Oklahoma State.
Hayden Hurst is.
He was a baseball
He was a
player,
baseball player.
Yeah.
and they came in and he was like 27.
Hayden Hurst went to
And he went to South Carolina.
was it South Carolina?
They get
Yeah.
all the transfers.
He's the same thing, but he played baseball.
He's ginger too.
Didn't work out in the minor leagues or whatever. Had like a year or two of eligibility. Went back, left, and went back and played fucking.
So does playing another sport too where your eligibility, like if he played baseball for 2 years,
No.
can he come back and play 4 years of football?
You know what? You know what?
Yeah, you can.
I've heard something like that before. Because I almost want to say like when I was in North Dakota, somebody told me something like that. Like you can switch a sport and you had like a year or something like that, or 2 years.
You have more eligibility.
Oh God.
Hold on real quick. Ruben,
Yeah. So yeah. Fuck all that eligibility shit.
go outside real quick.
All I know, DJ's stupid though. He should know what the fucking Oregon State. He's dumb. He'd have walked right into a starting position at UCLA. DTR is done.
But you guys got a 5-star going there next.
He's a freshman.
You never know.
That tells me how big or good you are. You like, nah, dog.
Who?
I can't beat this 17-year-old out
I
for
don't
the
think, I
fucking
don't think
spot.
that's why he didn't choose UCLA.
Oregon State though.
Maybe he likes to. They went,
I was
won
shocked.
10 games this year.
I was shocked he went to Oregon State.
That was like Spencer
But did
Rattler
they-
going to fucking South Carolina. And I honestly,
Did they get a new whatchamacallit?
what?
Coach?
Who? Oregon State
Yeah.
this year or
This is coming like they getting a new coach coming this year. Or?
No, they won like 10 games. I think.
Did they?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Surprisingly, it was just.
Because I'm like,
It
why
was
did you
weird.
pick Oregon State?
Yeah, it was like Spencer Rattler picking fucking South Carolina. But I think
I get South Carolina though.
Spencer Rattler picked South Carolina just to coast till he got to the draft. You know what I'm saying? To where they're not good, so he doesn't have to play outstanding.
But they get people drafted. That's why I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
South
yeah,
Carolina's
man.
not as bad. You
You
know what I
I'm
mean?
saying? But Oregon State, that was kind of weird to me, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Like Oregon State, every school, not every school, but most of the schools get somebody, a couple players drafted.
Mhm.
Oregon State's get a couple players drafted every year. I see that. But name wise, like who's
Who?
coming out of Oregon
You know what
State,
I'm
like
saying?
and actually
Who?
sticking. You know what I'm
He
saying?
could have went to UCLA, and he would have been the first quarterback in a long time to actually do something at UCLA. Josh Rosen didn't do shit. So he was the first quarterback out of a long time to actually do something out of UCLA. He fucked that
Brandon
up.
Cooks went to Oregon State.
I think he would have went to Oregon if old boy didn't go.
Knicks,
Or return, yeah.
Bo Nix.
I think he probably would have went.
Didn't he-
That's
Oregon.
another quarterback that's
Didn't-
gonna be a fucking
didn't-
key target next year. Not this draft coming up, but the next year draft.
Didn't
Bo
DJ's
Nix too.
brother go to
Yeah,
Oregon?
he's committed to Oregon.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just committed to Oregon.
Yeah, so
But yeah, then he was in-
UCLA though. Maybe he did go to Oregon State just to be closer to his brother. Maybe I don't know.
I didn't even think about that. Play
But
against each other.
that shit's fucking stupid to me.
Yeah, I honestly thought that he was gonna go to UCLA.
Yeah,
I
maybe
didn't
he's just
see
trying to
still.
get out the big light. Honestly, I think that's why Spencer Rattler left Oklahoma. I think they getting benched because Lincoln Riley left. So why would you leave if your
I don't-
your
Caleb
partner
Williams
left?
stole his job.
But see,
But
not even
Caleb
that.
Williams left too.
But he chose to leave.
I don't even think that. I
Before
think
He
Caleb-
could have came back.
the
Speaking
pressure.
about the transfer portal. What do y'all think about Travis Hunter going to Colorado?
I mean, I think he knew he was going.
Yeah, yeah.
He
That
actually
was
brought
obvious.
he brought an offensive lineman too with him.
And I thought they brought the running back too, didn't they?
Yeah, the right too.
And then at the top, I think the top running back in the nation is signed to Colorado now too.
A 4-star.
Yeah, 4 stars.
No, he did. I mean, Deion's gonna bring the talent. This is off the
They're
name.
not gonna be doing. I'm gonna tell you right now, they're gonna be very average this year.
It's gonna take some time.
But next year, when UCLA and USC leave, they're gonna run the Pac-12 forever. After that, Oregon probably gonna be the only team that probably stop them. Utah every once in a while because Utah has dogs. But Colorado's. They're gonna run the Pac-12.
See, I think
Is it gonna go back to the Pac-10?
Nah, it depends. Not because they could still
No,
be called
because-
the Pac-12 and not have 12 teams.
Oh, what they say? Because they're only gonna have
They-
10 teams because USC and UCLA.
I say like this. I think he'll be all right this year. I don't think he's. I mean, I think they'll still get.
Something.
I think they'll still be. I think they'll still be bowl eligible.
Yeah.
I think they'll be bowl eligible, and I think that if Deion can stay for a few years, I
He
think
might be in the college playoffs.
I think he's gonna end up bringing more
Niggas.
teams back to the Pac-12.
You think so?
Because they want to play
Because
against them.
you got to think about it.
It's an easy walk.
Who
to the
else?
college
But
playoffs.
who else outside of Nick Saban, bro? Who's making money?
What do you
Clemson
mean?
coach
Dabo?
Dabo Sweeney.
Dabo?
Well, I'm saying Dabo as far as making like how much
Georgia.
they're paying, but I'm saying influential wise, they're not. You're not seeing them talk
Yeah.
about it like that.
But it's gonna be
He can
but
be
Dabo-
That's probably the next one if at USC if they can get him right because he's in LA. But at the end of the day, when you sit back and you look at college football coaches, you see commercial or whatever. There's two people. It's Deion and Nick Saban. That's it.
What about Oregon? Ed Oregon. I think his name is Ed. right?
Orgeron.
Orgeron?
You don't see. What do you see him on?
I don't even. Where is he? I don't
I'm
even
saying
know.
influential wise though.
But where's he coaching?
Oh, you're saying
Isn't he
impact.
at- he
I'm
left
saying-
LSU?
Yeah.
I'm saying impact influential wise, like
It was
Who-
Urban Meyer before he fucked it up.
right. But Deion Sanders gonna bring money to the Pac-10 or whatever it's gonna be.
Yeah, I feel you.
So I'm saying some of these struggling schools or some of the schools in the SEC maybe at the bottom
Yeah.
might say, "Oh, fuck
Like
it."
the fucking Vanderbilts and
They might want to hop over to
I'm
fucking.
not leaving that season.
No, I'm just saying though.
I get what you're saying.
I'm just saying if you can get them going.
I know.
Nah,
And I
but
actually think-
you got.
I wouldn't leave
picked
the
wrong
SEC
conference.
either, though,
You
to be
picked the wrong
honest.
conference. Now, if you just said the ACC, Big Ten, or something like that, I get you.
They're not gonna.
Nobody's leaving the SEC because all you need is one good year and you'll make the college playoffs.
Well, who's gonna? I don't. Yes and no.
Yeah.
because if
You
do
beat
the-
Bama,
if
Georgia,
Okay.
you're in the college
got it,
playoffs.
too.
The
But you're
Pac-12
not. How many times do you think Vanderbilt's actually gonna do something?
All you need is one.
Never.
Little
My
Giants,
whole
baby.
point.
Little
But it's not
Giants,
just
baby.
football though.
It ain't gonna be
Little Giants, baby.
It ain't-
You could beat me 10. All I need is that
But
one
it's not-
time.
It's not just football though. They have other sports.
You have to pass everything. I know.
I don't think
SEC
the
is.
SEC is popping like that in basketball, though.
They have a decent.
Kentucky, I guess.
Bama's been
Decent.
playing.
I mean, they're decent.
It changes all the time, but like the main ones are
Because
all
of Colin
pretty
Sexton.
good.
The only thing
That's
that's
true.
is stuck is football.
Yeah,
SEC.
yeah.
Because basketball goes all over the place. ACC is probably the
I
best.
feel the
Most
best
money
team
is
in
football.
But it's in football, it's like
SEC
an
is
SEC, and then probably baseball is SEC too, ain't it?
Basically, have-
ACC is the best
baseball.
basketball with Duke.
Yeah,
Duke in North Carolina.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
What's
Championship,
the
but even
matter?
Pac-12 is like that.
So,
Yeah, they are.
Year,
25th.
The Big 12 is better, so
We started number 1. We're at
it
25.
changes
now.
all the time. It's the Big 10, the ACC, the
So
Big
that's
12.
so. But I'm saying
Consistency, Rich.
if Vanderbilt left
City,
SEC
yeah, Kansas.
and went to the Pac-12, that
I
wouldn't be
would
bad.
say Baylor and Texas, huh?
That wouldn't be bad if
Kansas.
Vanderbilt left and went to the Pac-12. That type of school, why not?
Title last
Yeah,
year?
I get what you're saying.
If you, I'm not talking about fucking LSU drumming from fucking.
But SEC though, I personally would never lead the SEC
I wouldn't
as a
lead the
football
SEC.
Team.
'Cause
Like
you-
I said,
the Pac-
all I need is
uh,
one, baby. They're not expecting much out of me because the fucking conference is so.
I'm gonna
fucking
tell you right
hard.
now.
Yeah,
So
if you
now
lose-
if I go out there
lose,
and I
you're
ball, you know what I
I don't
mean?
know
Yeah.
how many
You
balls-
lose in the SEC, nobody's gonna be like, oh, you're
So
fired.
the-
Like
the
you know
whole
what I
thing
mean?
comes
You know what I
down-
mean?
Think about it, man.
You
The whole
banging
thing's gonna
Bama.
come down to how long he's there.
Who? Dion?
Yeah, it's gonna come down to how
Oh,
long
yeah.
he's there.
You think? I think he leaves in.
He should have went to
4
LSU,
years.
like he said.
I
Oregon
personally-
got fired. He should have went to
Personally-
LSU.
If he wins, if he turns them into like a 10-win team, he'll probably
That's
Within the next year, they'll probably offer him somewhere else.
I wouldn't bounce.
He's leaving
I'm
because
he's going to Florida
it's
State.
money.
I mean, Florida State would be cool,
That's
but
like
I'm
gonna be his
saying
end destination. Of Florida State.
that's probably what
are
only
a
team I think that he
that's
would go.
fucking, like always gonna be in the
Or
top.
the only time I think he might leave is if an NFL team says I'll draft your quarterback. I mean your son come play come coach us. I think that's the only time he goes.
So you think he go to the NFL?
I think that's the only way he will. But I think personally, I think he's best if he stays at a mid-level college to keep the expectations low.
Yeah.
You don't have to have
Colorado.
fucking. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So you can bring in top recruits because as long as they keep up the facility and all that shit, and you got him doing his media shit, you're gonna get seen. You're gonna get drafted. It's gonna change.
I understand, but Colorado is snowing all the fucking time.
I don't know how long.
It's a lot of people that don't look like you. Like you gotta, especially
it's
because
understandable up until you change that culture.
Yeah. I get what you're trying to say, but it's like me being the head coach and I'm recruiting people, even at high school level. Like when I tell people all the time, like I tell a bunch of kids, like come play with us. First thing they bring up is race. Like,
well, of course, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
but what I was
people don't look like me where you're at right now. You know what I'm
tell
saying?
me if you can put us through the next level. If you can show me you put me through the next level, they're not gonna give two shits. The parents won't give two shits. You got to show me something first. To leave for me to leave, like I understand that completely, 100%. But I'm saying to me,
if you got even with Deion Sanders being your head coach,
if I'm in,
are you taking USC? Are you taking Colorado over USC?
If it's up to me and I see what Deion's doing, yeah, I'm taking.
I'm saying right now, you don't know what Deion's
I don't like USC, so yeah, I would go to Colorado.
Okay, I'm saying not picking a fan favorite. I'm talking about Colorado, USC right now. What they've done last year.
I still would take. I would go with Colorado because of the impact that comes with it.
What impact?
USC. You got Lincoln Riley. You got Caleb Williams. You got impact there. You got a chance to win in the Pac-12.
Listen, USC has been prestige over the last how many years? Got you, right?
4. But remember they got hit with that sanction.
No, what I'm saying. They have been like super relevant since Reggie Bush days.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So like at the same time, yeah, but who has USC put out since like in the last few years?
Let me tell you something.
Go ahead.
I'm a UCLA fan.
What, Mike Williams?
Fuck USC.
You gonna hit me with Mike Williams?
What I'm saying? But they always get somebody that's drafted.
The defense is always gonna have something. I'm saying
defense,
offense.
offense.
Jack Johnson over there.
Michael Pittman.
Huh?
Michael Pittman's been here.
Michael Pittman.
No, but you should have got drafted.
Yeah.
You got drafted.
Yeah.
First round.
Yeah.
A lot of people get drafted from the don't shot.
Isn't Drake London from USC?
Yeah.
Come on, what are you talking about?
Even though USC sucks, they're gonna have people go.
Yeah,
that's
USC. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
You can go. I'm not saying
and you ain't got to deal with the snow.
I'm not saying you can go, but you can still go from Colorado. That you can still be drafted. I'm not worried. I lived in the snow. You asked the wrong person.
Would you rather live in the snow or live where you live right now?
Where I was at that time, I was cool. Where I was at because I was sold a dream.
Wise, I'm not talking about fucking.
Oh, I wouldn't live nowhere where I'm at.
Exactly. You wouldn't live in the snow.
I wouldn't live where I'm at either right now.
Why?
Because I don't care for the coldness of this bitch either. Give me somewhere not
really cold.
So give me like Miami or some shit. It's gonna be like
cold. This is cold.
Arizona or some shit.
You know what I'm saying? But that's cold. You tell me you always gonna be wet because of snow? Fuck Colorado.
I stayed home. Like I said, for me,
I mean, maybe that might be a good thing because you can't go out.
For me, I'm not looking at it. For me, it's different. You're looking at it because you're saying this is USC. I'm looking at it for the impact. I'm saying that I know what Deion brings to the table. I know I've seen what he brings to the table, and that's cool. I'd rather have a personal relationship with the coach. I'd rather sit there and do all that, be part of a change. I'm not always sitting here to be part of a tradition and jump up in there. I'm cool with being a part of a change.
Change. You know what brings change? Sacrifice. So I'm not about to sacrifice my chance of going to the NFL just so I can help the next group of niggas to get better. No, fuck that. I'm going to the spot that's already good to where I already know all I got to do is be good with them and I got a shot.
If there's no change, then fucking UCLA will still be the best basketball team. If there's no change, Notre Dame, all the others, you have to change. Everything changed every few years. Clemson wasn't Clemson up until 8 years ago.
Exactly.
It had to be a change.
Did Trevor Lawrence sacrifice? No.
The person, somebody else.
Guess who sacrificed?
Who?
A motherfucker that's not in the NFL right now.
No.
It goes by the name of Kelly Bryant.
No, it was before Bryant.
Fuck no.
It was a guy before Bryant.
It was Bryant, Watson,
it was a guy before
Watson was the starter where they started.
I know
you know what I'm saying?
Know what you're talking about. It was a guy before
Kelly Bryant was the sacrifice years.
No,
it was a white guy.
No, it was yeah. I'm telling you, it was yes. There's one more dude before Bryant. Bryant took it like it was a dude. They were going like this. Bryant went boom, and then Watson boom, and then it just kept going like that.
But he was still in sacrifice years.
It was something. I remember that
because he was in the sacrifice years too. And look at,
but that's what I'm saying.
Not even in the fucking NFL.
There's no guarantee you get into the NFL.
But hey, I know it's a better guarantee. That's a good team.
So look, you get drafted. Let's just say both got drafted. It's up to them after that. Once you get drafted, it's up to you. It ain't got shit to do with the fucking team.
But I'm just
That's
saying,
up to you.
Kelly Bryant didn't even get to finish his career out at Clemson.
To be honest with
got
you,
his spot, took him
even in
and he had to
college,
transfer.
even in college, it's damn near up to you. Outside of quarterback position, that's pretty much up to you. Quarterback position, only one that's kind of like, if you got a sorry ass offense, a team, you kind of fucked, bro. It's like, hey, because you could be a wide receiver, bring your routes right every time. That motherfucker threw it far, he threw it too low. You could still get drafted because they
What
like
y'all running back?
same shit.
You got a trash line. It's kind of hard.
It is to a
Unless
point,
you Reggie Bush or something, you out here making
right? So some of them motherfuckers, but you see
like,
some of them.
yeah, he missed about 4 tackles before he lost 7 yards.
Wisconsin has one every damn year. I feel like,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying?
USC's line was trash from Reggie Bush.
No.
But I'm saying, like, it's always like one of the motherfucking schools in the back in the Midwest got somebody that's out here 2,000 yards, get to the NFL and be shit.
That's true.
So it's like, it depends. But I'm just saying, like, you get the people that get drafted from. My cousin went to UTEP. I told y'all, the motherfuckers got like 4 wins in 4 years, whatever. Every year, there's like 2 or 3 people got drafted.
I mean, you're gonna find a diamond in the rough.
That's what I'm saying. So
you're gonna find a diamond in the rough.
outside of quarterback for the most part.
But it's more of it's the chances are higher.
Yeah, I'm just saying, you got.
You know what I'm saying? Unless you like a nigga like Travis Hunter, where I could go fucking
like who's
to a fucking
how do you find
HBCU. I'm still gonna get drafted.
Like, how do you find T.O.? You see what I'm saying? Like, but
he's a fucking freaking nature.
No, I know.
Shannon Sharp.
My whole point is,
nature.
but I'm just saying,
Savannah
they
State.
did they shit right. Is what I'm saying. Like, regardless of the rest of the team.
No, you picking niggas that are freaking natures. Look at where they went. Chattanooga, Savannah State. Niggas ain't getting drafted out of Chattanooga.
That's what I'm saying.
Savannah State. Like, come on,
but
man.
what
Those
quarterback?
are freaking natures.
But what quarterback do you see like that?
Out of HBCU?
Out of any like small little school that was trash. Like,
They
usually
don't
the
get
quarterback,
drafted, but those are the niggas in the league
but
right
I'm saying,
now.
though, usually the quarterback is like, you had to have a decent college career.
You got to have your college has to have a type of rep.
But you could look at like a top wide receiver, not every top. I won't say top wide receiver, but you could look at some wide receivers and be like,
no, scratch that. Josh fucking Allen.
he went to Wyoming.
They suck all the time.
But he put him.
I think he did. They did. I think they were both eligible and shit when he was there, though.
Oh no.
For being
So it's
Wyoming,
like-
they were
Oh, no.
like-
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Trey Lance had more of a chance of making it to the NFL than fucking Josh Allen, and he went to fucking North Dakota State. That's because North Dakota State's a top team in.
but they was undefeated and shit.
No,
That's what I'm
They're
saying.
a top team in the
But I'm trying to
AA,
think,
though,
like-
almost every year.
I'm trying to think like who really had like a shit career in college and still got drafted.
If it would have
Because
Quarterback wise,
it'd be
it'd
like,
have to be a big
yeah.
school.
I'm just saying, only reason I'm saying
because you wouldn't even know the nigga.
Tom Brady's
who
probably the
he is.
only one I can
He
think
didn't
of.
have a shit career.
He didn't play.
He did play, though. He played good.
But my boy Vernon Adams, he didn't even get a shot at the NFL.
Who?
Vernon Adams, he transferred from Eastern Washington to Oregon. Remember, he was the
Tom
Oregon
Brady was a
quarterback
6th-round pick too.
for
It wasn't
He
right
had, like-
before Herbert.
He has like 800
He was the
career
quarterback
passing
before
yards
Herbert.
in college.
Who?
Tom Brady.
Oh yeah, he's
So he had like 800 career passing yards.
But he wasn't supposed to do what he did. You know.
But hey, but I'm saying like that's
yeah.
that's exception
Vernon
to-
Adams.
Yeah,
He was the
nah,
quarterback
I feel
before
you.
Justin Herbert.
I
He
just
played
feel like-
Canadian football league, but he never got.
No, I
and
feel
that's a big fucking big.
But I'll be
big
looking at
college.
like if you look at some of these people's college careers, like when you watch the combine, like some of these tight ends, and they be like 40 catches for the year, 4 touchdowns. It's like,
This motherfucker's blocking all day.
fuck, did you get in this bitch? And now, because you just did your shit right. Like that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Quarterback
I
is
feel
just different.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I'm saying.
So you're basically saying the margin for error is just smaller, which it
Yeah.
is. It's
Yeah,
very
I'm saying
small.
like
and I
if-
think that's
if
why
he-
like Heisman and MVP are always so like, quarterback
Yeah.
essential because of
I'm saying that's why I say if he has the spotlight on it, I feel like as long as you do your job and you doing it and you know your character right or whatever, you gonna get a shot.
I feel you.
You know,
College is very, very difficult.
maybe you go from instead of being a first, second round, you get to the third, fourth round.
Shit, you could call me after the draft. I don't give a fuck. Hey, come down and try
And
out.
statistically,
I'm like, hey, you tell those niggas there, it's coming.
statistically, third round back.
You know what I'm saying?
That motherfucker be good.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not drafting no running backs in the first 2 rounds.
I don't want
I
nothing
need that
good.
nigga that's down. Oh shit, I wasn't gonna make
And
it.
that was
Bruh.
Bijan Robinson.
I don't want nothing good the first 2
Oh,
rounds. Go ahead.
They changed it to an edge rusher, but B. John was on my
we-
mind.
I need a
Yeah, I know.
the first 2 rounds. I need for sure.
Yeah, I feel
You
you.
feel what I'm saying? Like I need for sure.
First round, if I'm looking for it for sure, like my positions that it'll be either a lineman,
Yeah.
or like a maybe a running back.
It's not even that.
Maybe
You
a
know what?
running back.
You know what? I'm saying for sure. For sure. I think I would always go like 2 or 3 position player back for them, unless you just know that motherfucker's just that guy. Because it always just seems like the best players be the players that be like drafted late, or they like the third best player at their position. Like the first best seem to
Justin
like
Jefferson,
falling off.
Jalen Rager, Justin Jefferson.
You feel what I'm saying? So like I'm not.
It got so bad now. Jalen Rager had to go on Justin Jefferson's team.
Like
But Justin Jefferson was a first round pick. It wasn't like.
Nah, no, but I'm just saying.
They picked different receivers before him.
Oh yeah.
Idiot.
That's what I'm
And
saying.
he's better than every receiver that got picked before him.
I'm not saying
And after.
He's the best receiver the last fucking
Yeah.
five,
Oh my
5
God.
years.
What was Jamar at?
Just keep thinking about this shit. Just pisses me off.
What was Jamar? Was Jamar before
What
that?
was next year?
Yeah, it was next year.
Oh, that's right. But was,
Jamar was he set COVID year. That was the COVID year. He sat and didn't play.
was he the first?
First receiver off?
Yeah.
I believe so.
Yeah, it was
Jamar, but he had the
Devontae and
he had
Waddle,
a
right?
fucking
Waddle,
thing.
then
Devontae.
Devontae.
And wasn't Jameson in that, or was Jameson last year? Jameson was last year,
Williams?
James Williams this year.
or this year? I mean, this year. That's what I mean. That's what I mean. This year.
Last
Alright.
year was. I'm
Last
trying to think who went the first receiver Jefferson's year.
Horn? No. Marshall wasn't. No.
I think you just said it.
What
Rager went
was
ahead of
before
him, but he
Jefferson,
wasn't
but Rager for sure wasn't the fucking
the
first receiver off.
Oh no, that was he got almost down there second round. No,
No,
where you guys
15,
at?
we were
15?
like 16, 17.
Oh, but I don't know.
We went
Pittman
legit
on that
the
one?
pick right after. It was us. We picked Rager. Next pick they picked
I
Jefferson.
think we went 20 and then he went 22.
No, it was right after. It wasn't even 2 picks. It
Was
was
it-
the next pick? I cried.
What was Pittman?
Oh yeah, Pittman.
Pittman was in that pick?
I don't know. I'm asking. I'm trying to think of people who were in the last few years that just.
I don't think was Pittman a first rounder? No, I think Pittman went in the second round. I'm not sure. Who was the first round?
I got you right here. You know what I'm saying? I got
T.
you.
Higgins, I think, was that year, but I think he was a second rounder.
Brandon Ayuk was in that draft class.
Yeah, he was in the first. He was last. Second
Denzel
round. pick.
Mims.
He was.
Mims.
Mims wasn't a first rounder either. I think Ayuk was like late first round.
He was either
number 21.
he was either late first or late second.
What year was that?
2020, I think. Yeah, because it was 2020, 21, 20. Yeah, because this is their third year, so. Who was the third?
That's a good
CD?
question. CD
It was
was
CD.
CD.
There you go. He was like,
It was 2021. 2021.
no, it was 2020.
They say 21 right here.
No, because it's
Oh, yeah,
their third year.
2020.
yeah.
2020.
Yeah. The girlfriend
2020,
incident.
you're
Give me the
right.
phone.
Yeah, because
What you
everybody
looking
was at home.
Yeah.
Give me my goddamn phone.
Snatch that shit.
CD was ahead of him.
Yeah.
Was ahead of Jefferson. I feel like there was another receiver.
There was some
Do
niggas.
you-
They all suck. Was
Let's
Scary
go.
Terry in that one? But I don't
Yeah,
think-
but I don't think
He
he was
was-
ahead
yeah,
of.
yeah.
I think Scary Terry came off late too. Because I wanted Scary Terry.
Actually, I think Terry was a year before. Actually, I think this is Terry's 4th year.
Who is?
Let's see. Let's see.
You
Let's
said
see.
Mims. Never mind.
So it
Who's
went
who?
Chase.
I was thinking of Mims.
I'm going. Yeah. I'm going to first receiver. Hit Ruggs was the first receiver off,
Henry Ruggs. There you go.
and then it went Judy. Then it went Lamb,
There it went.
and then it went Rager, and then it went Jefferson, and then Ayuk went after.
Started with the killer. Too soon?
Sorry, the killer.
All right, y'all. let's go
Not
to-
soon enough. I'm just kidding. We legit had the worst receiver out
Yeah,
that
we
whole
did
fucking
do it, yeah.
first round. That was too
But hey, it led us to Devontae Brown.
I guess.
Last question, man. Last question today. So the Chargers clinched the playoffs.
Hold on. Before we do that, all right. Now what'd you say?
Ah.
That's for this week.
Hey, man.
Chargers clinched the playoffs. What happened?
Good. They're gonna make some noise now.
Herbert needs to, because for him to always be he's one of the top quarterbacks. He needs to do something.
Thank
I'm not saying. I mean, I still
this
think
is
he's a good
his
quarterback.
third year.
It's just
he need to do something.
who you not beating?
Mahomes or Allen.
Cool Joe.
See, that's
So
the thing.
cool.
That's even
So-
worse. Like, because people say like Herbert is a top 3 quarterback, but
Like,
I don't see
Top
him.
5, they say.
I don't see
I
him
think
better than Joey Ice. I don't see him better than Mahomes. I don't see him better than Allen. And those 3 motherfuckers you're going to have to go through to even get to the Super Bowl.
I
2 out of the 3 at least.
So if he's
so I don't think.
dude,
I mean, yeah, he's in top 5 for sure. I mean,
But that's just all AFC. Oh, granted, the AFC do got all the quarterbacks.
I'm gonna say who would the NFC
Nobody
gonna
over
be?
here. I mean, we got Jalen, but I guess they don't like to pick him because he likes to run the ball. I think it's a racism thing going on. But
they just take Jalen one bad game and it's like
It's over.
This guy's garbage.
Yeah.
I just don't think. To be honest with you, I don't think it has anything to do with that. I think it's just they don't believe because it's just been really one.
But
good
it started.
season.
It started in Alabama.
But
He's never been they never believed in Jalen Hurts.
But you have to remember, even when Alabama, he kind of was struggling. Like, it wasn't like he was out there doing his thing.
No, the fuck he was. He was.
Yeah, when Tua came in and that shit, yeah, he was struggling.
When did Tua come in?
In the championship game, he was
fucking
struggling.
championship game.
And they were losing.
It's the championship game. It's like you're playing against the other best team in the fucking college.
You know what?
You know what I'm saying? What about the other fucking 30 of them?
NFC championship, you're gonna choke. I'm glad you said.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not saying, but like, so how can you say that?
He gonna go like.
But what happened the next year, Jason? What happened the next year?
What do you mean?
Jalen Hurts won in the championship. Tua got hurt. Remember? Jalen Hurts won the championship the next year for them.
He did. That's all right.
So like I said, they just doubt him. He's always been a
You
doubted
gotta be consistent, bro.
He's been consistent.
This is a good year.
He ain't even had a losing record
Last
yet
year
in
he
the
was
NFL.
cool, but there was no like this year.
9-7?
This year,
He's not even better.
you gotta look at him. You gotta say, okay. It's like okay,
So he's
when Kirk Cousins had his thing, when that year he had
sucks.
he had 2 interceptions that
Don't
year.
you even bring him in?
Yeah, no, everybody was said, oh, Kirk Cousins. Then the following year,
Why?
he dropped it down to 10, 12 interceptions.
They imagine if Jalen Hurts was white doing what he's doing right now, they would dick right him all the way to the MVP.
He'd be Josh Allen.
Yeah. And they dick right him all the way to MVP. And every year he drops down to bottom 5.
But Josh Allen's done it 3 years.
Of losing?
Josh Allen's done it 1.5.
Of what? What the fuck has he done? What am I missing that
he's
Jones
been-
got?
Last year.
He was balling.
The year before that, he was not balling.
His rookie year, he was doing good.
No,
he did better.
no, Josh Allen's last year was his come out year.
I don't
That's
give a fuck
what
about all
his
that.
breakout
Josh Allen
shit,
is
but he
just
was
like
doing-
this.
he wasn't bad.
Because Josh Allen ain't got shit.
I like Josh
Who
Allen.
has anything? Like, what do you mean by
Patrick Mahomes.
That's one person.
Joey Ice.
What does
Lamar
Joey Ice have?
Jackson.
What did Joey Ice
Joey
have?
Ice went to the Super Bowl. Second
So
year.
you just want him to go to the Super Bowl?
I just want him to do something.
That's it.
Herbert hasn't been to this is Herbert's first year in the playoffs.
Okay, I'm okay with
This
that.
is Josh Allen
It's only his
hasn't
first
touched
year
the
in the
fucking
So I'm
Super
trying to
Bowl.
figure out, like, you're
Josh
making
Allen hasn't touched the
you're
Super
making
Bowl.
it sound like these motherfuckers 8 years,
This
10
is
years
third year
in.
the league, our 4th year in the league.
He's talking about his projection. That's why.
I'm talking about off of
What is
one-
projection?
I'm talking about the hype that these motherfuckers give
Yeah,
them.
but only one quarterback can win. Like,
I don't care.
It's
I'm
Herbert.
talking about the hype. I'm talking about the hype.
About him, yeah, you're talking about.
I'm talking about
you
the
hate
hype.
him because you're a Raider fan.
First of all-
So that's different.
Okay, so Herbert has
I'm
to do
not-
something.
I like Herbert.
Okay,
I'm
so
not
Herbert has to do something the first 3-4 years. But Matt Stafford, when he was championship, he won't get his
ass.
motherfucking.
Why'd you
He
give
sucks
that start?
dick.
You already know what
Because that's what
Sucks dick.
I don't like when this
ass.
motherfucker moves the ball like
Matt
this all
Stafford
the
didn't
time.
do anything.
He moves
He
the
had
ball.
Cooper Cup and he had fucking.
Matt Stafford could win 5 Super Bowls. He's gonna.
He moves the
He
ball.
didn't
I don't
do
like it.
anything. He didn't
Oh.
do anything.
I don't like it. But he likes
Fuck that.
He likes him.
Stafford sucks.
Right here, tell you
Herbert,
shit.
you gotta show me something.
Ryan Tannehill
Joey
ain't do
Ice,
shit.
he cool. Fucking right. You fucking right. You fucking right.
Well, I mean, it takes time.
But who the fuck is out here saying Ryan Tannehill is a fucking MVP? Even I didn't say that when I liked Ryan Tannehill. I didn't say he was a fucking MVP.
You told me he was better than Matt Stafford.
He fucking is.
There's no how.
Because Matt Stafford, he's stuck. He sucks. He fucking sucks. That's why.
You know, you can still be a good QB.
No, he
and not-
fucking sucks.
No, I'm
Oh.
not talking about Ryan Tannehill.
I'm talking about Stafford.
Why you keep bringing up Stafford, man?
He did.
This argument's done, Will.
He did that shit. He did
Talk
that.
about Justin Herbert. He can still be a good QB and not be Patrick Mahomes, you know?
Yeah. His name is Jalen Hurts.
Jalen Hurts isn't Patrick Mahomes.
I know. He's just still good.
Hey.
That's
That's what
why.
I'm saying, though.
Let me-
I agree with you.
let me ask you a
Yeah,
question.
Jalen Hurts.
Let me ask you a question.
Huh, I'm listening.
It's your last question.
Okay.
What's your favorite memory of 2022 sports wise?
Mine?
Yeah. It's the last episode.
Talk about all the sports?
It's the whole year, Richie. Out of all everything. God damn it. You step outside, Richie. Nah, fuck it.
You gotta understand, because like some people won championships this year.
Definitely not.
Some people are on their way to winning championships this year.
What was your favorite moment?
Us getting AJ Brown, probably football wise, basketball wise, Russell Westbrook.
No basketball.
So your favorite moment in the sports this year, or watching anything, was getting AJ Brown.
Yeah, and Russell Westbrook. Because
Well, we can't win this week.
It's not like a knockout or nothing. Not a fucking
I ain't picking on none
somebody
of
scored
that.
70 points in 3
Nah, I don't give
quarters.
a fuck about none of that.
Nothing.
And it ain't coming from one of my teams. It didn't come from anybody I like. You know what I mean?
Not
None
Jalen.
of our teams have won a title.
You know what I'm
this year,
saying?
it's not-
So,
Not Jalen Hurts having a great season. Just
AJ Brown.
No, because if Jalen Hurts does it,
If you don't got AJ Brown, we don't know what kind of season he got.
If Jalen
Oh,
Hurts doesn't
man.
get probably at least to the
John Moran
the Super
got
Bowl.
hurt and they didn't
If
beat
Jalen-
the Warriors, so everything went bad.
If Jalen Hurts doesn't get to the Super Bowl, they're gonna say this he was trash.
It was the system.
There was a system that he's not that good. He has to at least get to the Super Bowl.
Which is not fair because
Not, but
isn't not Hasn't Josh Allen had a top defense for the last 3-4 years?
No, it's not.
Hasn't Josh Allen had a number one fucking receiver for the last 3-4 years? Hasn't Josh Allen had a running back that can do pretty damn good? Like, Josh Allen's had everything.
Everybody has something.
You know what I'm saying? And he ain't lost to Pat Mahomes every year.
Joe Burrow has the 3.
You want to compare Josh Allen and whatchamacallit?
Who?
It hurts. Is that what we doing right now?
I'm just saying.
He's just saying that every good QB has good talent.
But
so
they don't.
When they don't call him the system quarterback.
You know what I mean? Bro got like you said, the Cincinnati's a top 3 fucking receiver core in the NFL. Their defense kind of sucks, but you got a star safety.
Top receiving quarterback.
You got fucking your fucking probably oldest receiver is probably only about 25, 26. You know what I mean? So everybody's young. Your running back, he's fucking balling. He had 5 touchdowns one game.
So is it the NFL's fault? Is it the team? Is it y'all team's fault for not pushing Jalen Hurts? Because right now you just said AJ Brown and not Jalen Hurts. So at that same breath, you're not pushing Jalen Hurts. So you took. I'm just saying. No, what I'm saying is I get 100% when you guys are a fan and all that, and the people hating all that shit. But I'm saying are y'all really pushing Jalen Hurts like that?
Because Jalen Hurts played last year for 2021.
No, I'm saying
big 2022.
Can y'all? I'm saying more of the team pushing Jalen Hurts should be MVP talk, like more him,
the Eagles
or
are
just
pushing Jalen Hurts,
or
just
the
only motherfuckers pushing.
But I'm saying like
the one outside of Philadelphia.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is like right now you just pretty much pulled out AJ before you pulled out.
Yeah, because I had Jalen Hurts last year.
And that's what I'm saying. So some people are looking and going, well, AJ Brown, instead of saying Jalen Hurts. Like I wish I heard more in the press game conference and stuff. That your guys come out and say like, and probably your beat writers might get it, but in the press game, like I don't never see in the news.
Like, constantly backing it. Wearing Jalen Hurts t-shirts and shit like that.
But we even said it though. We said that shit last year after we lost to Tampa Bay. What did we need?
Receiver.
Exactly.
I'm just saying I don't feel like I see none of that shit.
Back to your question.
I did. Then I said we need a number one.
No, not you. I'm saying I don't.
Receiver. I said we got too many.
I don't feel like the city and all that shit is behind.
Yeah.
Where Jalen Hurts, where it's more like.
You need to get on some Eagle Twitter.
Why the fuck would I do that to my life?
Well, you want to see it, right?
No, I don't want to. I'm sitting there. I can go on NFL Live. I don't see none of that shit. That's what I'm saying.
That's NFL Live though. That's not Philadelphia.
I'm saying, like,
you're proving the point.
No, I do. My point is, it's only in Philadelphia.
America.
Push this shit outside of Philadelphia.
How can they when they don't
shit?
The rest of the
I don't see motherfucking the 76 over.
Push this shit out here. 13 and 1. What the fuck do we gotta put?
I hear AJ Brown. I hear fucking Dennis Slay or Darius Slay. I hear all this other shit. I don't hear fucking nothing about Jalen Hurts and all this shit.
Network put a gun to the motherfucking head and say,
nah, I'm just saying, bro. I don't see Jalen Hurts like y'all see Jalen Hurts, man. I see if I ain't going 49 shit, that's gonna make this look like I can see him make like Brock Purdy's the best thing since fucking sliced bread.
Cat.
Okay, why? That's there. I see more Brock Purdy news on everything than I see Jalen Hurts.
Because he's white.
No, because we push that motherfucker more. We push that motherfucker more.
You think the Eagles aren't pushing? They're pushing Jalen Hurts all the time.
They're pushing our team.
No, they're pushing Jalen Hurts. I see it all the time.
White quarterback.
I see it all the time on our pages and on our freaking.
Hell no.
We got you a championship.
Hey, but back to your question, Jay. Back to your question. Did you say?
Because I don't know how many black ones got you one.
Best moment of the year or worst moment?
The best moment of the year, the worst moment of the year was fucking these Eagles fans showing up everywhere. But the best moment of the year.
That's not their fault.
The best moment of the year is probably
49 fans.
Usman getting knocked out.
Usman?
Oh yeah, Big Brother for sure. It's Big Brother.
Uh-oh.
Big Brother, you know that.
Uzma.
Getting knocked out.
By who? Oh, Uzma gets by Leon Edwards.
Yeah, that's probably one.
We gonna go fighting wise shit.
That's
Best
the period.
In the world.
Like,
I'm going with Tank knocking out Santa Cruz.
I'm saying period. The best thing. I'm saying no, that wasn't this year.
Did he knock out Santa Cruz?
No, that was like
last year.
Bro, he fought
Who
Isaac.
Who did he knock out this year?
He didn't fight this year. Because Pitbull was the last person he fought.
He fought Isaac this year.
And that was the only person?
No, that wasn't this year. That was last year.
I thought didn't he fight the Aztec Warrior last year or this year?
Isaac Cruz?
No,
I thought that was last year.
That was this year. He fought Santa Cruz like.
I thought Javante took off this year and then last year and he was like, I'm about to come out this year.
This year. I want to say like June, May, somewhere around there.
I'll tell you right now.
I don't know the best moment, but I know the worst moment was that fucking Baker Mayfield game against the Raiders. That was mine.
No, Cruz was 21 and he fought Rolly.
I don't know that fucking.
Oh, Rolly, that was this year, right?
Yeah, Rolly was this year. I knew he did fight
I'll
Cruz
take that
this year.
Yeah, I knew
I knew that.
I knew he fought more than once, though. I knew for a fact he fought.
No, that's the only time.
Dodger lost hurt.
He didn't fight Cruz this year.
He fought him in the last year.
That was okay.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it wasn't this year. I knew it wasn't this year.
Talking about the years. Stop talking about.
Talking about good stuff. You're talking about the bad stuff.
The the Rolly fight was the.
That Justin Jefferson catch was nasty though.
Oh, it was 12:05. It was right at the end of fucking last year.
That Justin
I knew it wasn't this year.
Nah, that don't count
That was
then because
nasty
we
this
still in
year.
December. So
You said a year. It's a year.
Yeah, it's the 5th. We're past the 5th, so
Okay, fair.
still a year.
No, it's
Damn,
December.
time passing fast, nigga. I just thought he just beat up. Santa
Nah,
Cruz
bro. I
not
knew
too
that
long
was.
ago.
I
So
knew
Santa
that.
Cruz was 21?
20.
20.
Yeah.
It was probably one of those like.
He don't fight a lot.
He doesn't.
He just said this year he's gonna try to come out and fight 3 times, I think, or 3 or 4 times,
Pussy.
Well, he's fighting January.
and then he
Yeah,
fights
he
Garcia,
got both Garcias
He's supposed to
twice.
fight Garcia.
and then he probably gonna fight
probably
one more
gonna try
at
to
least
take
by the end of the year.
I mean, he tried to take Haney.
Nah, next year.
Next year?
Yeah.
23?
Best moment.
Build it up.
Yeah, I told you, get AJ Brown.
Oh, yeah.
That was the start of what was going on right now.
The best sports moment.
That is a
So
sports
fucking
moment.
That's what he
Eagles
was.
trading their first round
Going
pick,
doo-doo-doo,
1 out of the
doo-doo-doo,
3,
watching the draft
to the fucking Tennessee Titans for what's his name? Antonio Juan Brown.
What about you?
And that's his first name.
I
For
don't
18
know.
touchdowns?
I don't know. I think it's
Don't
something.
tell me.
I know his shit is Juan.
Nah.
Yeah, because it was
I'm
what
trying
we
to
asked for, and then we were proved right because we told Jason already, bro. All we're missing is a big receiver, somebody that Jalen Hurts can throw that ball to big and have him go get it. And ever since then, Jalen Hurts is a fucking in the MVP talks. The Eagles are 13-2, and they're number 1 in the NFL. So that was it was the start of everything,
He's right.
like High School Musical.
He's
This is the start of something new. It was
So-
the start of something new.
If you don't win the Super Bowl, it's still the best thing to happen.
Fuck yeah, we're 13-2. We go to the NFC Championship and lose. We're on the path of forwardness.
They're on a good window.
AJ Brown is
Yeah,
like
get
26.
I'm not saying you can't.
Devontae Smith is like 21, 22.
I'm not
Jalen
saying.
Hurts about 23.
I'm not saying you can't
Nigga,
be in
we are on the move.
a good space and a good run, but shit happens.
They're on a good window right now.
Shit happens.
So what you got, Rich? Last one of the year.
Moment. Damn, I don't know. The Eagles are having a good season, but
Great.
Dodgers failed.
Suck ass.
Lakers suck.
That was a pretty good moment for me too.
Uh,
Dodgers losing to the Padres.
It's not
After
even his
having the
team.
best
That's how much the Dodgers live in this guy's mind. Had nothing to do with the Yankees.
I'm just saying.
That's just so we get out of here.
I'm just saying. That was
Hey,
a pretty damn good moment.
I got Justin Jefferson's catch. That was hard
Which one?
against the Bears for the game.
Shit,
I mean,
Aaron
to
Gordon
keep
Duck
the
was
game
better
going.
than that. How good are you?
Trying to think of a fight that was really good.
tell you, Usman got
Oh.
knocked out.
I
That
think
fight
it was this
wasn't
year.
good,
I'm glad
though.
you said that.
Just the
Serrano,
No, 'cause-
Katie Taylor. Fight of the year. That was
That fight
my
was
favorite fight
boring
of the-
up until that kick.
It's the moment of when it happened.
Oh.
It's
No,
that he
I'm
had.
thinking of a whole fight though.
Katie Serrano versus fucking
I didn't see
Amanda
the
Serrano
fight.
versus Katie
I didn't see
Taylor.
the
Or, oh my god, that was the best fight. The bitches fought for 10 rounds of doing this. Bam, bam. The bitches didn't do none of this. None of that. They was swinging
I don't
for
know.
10 straight rounds. The best fight. Amanda Serrano, Katie
I
Taylor.
don't know. That Clarissa Shield fight was good.
Who?
The Clarissa Shield. And
It
Vanna
wasn't better
Marshall.
than that one.
Because Vanna Marshall was getting her ass
Oh,
whooped.
missing some fights.
That was that was more of the hype.
Nah, Clarissa whooping that girl
Because
ass.
Katie Taylor and Amanda Serrano, they not on Clarissa Shields and fucking.
Actually, Baumgartner's fight was good too.
Sarah
The
Marshall.
Baumgartner, that whole fight card was good. I ain't saying bullshit. That whole female fight card was good.
Yeah.
Because that Baumgartner fight was good too.
So AJ Brown and then the Amanda Serrano, Katie Taylor.
Boxing, I know this.
For sure.
The Michael
Was
Chandler,
Wavy- Oh, that was last year.
Dustin Poirier was good.
I thought
Um,
the Gaethje and Poirier was good too.
That was that.
That one this year though.
Didn't they fight right before Chandler and
No.
Poirier?
I think that was
No,
last year.
that was last year. Because Gaethje was hurt with the shoulder injury. He
But
just,
no, he fought. Didn't he fight him right after fucking Poirier beat Conor? Didn't he?
That was last year.
yeah, I think it was last year.
These last couple years have flew by, Will. So I
Man,
could.
fighting is different. Then, you know what I'm saying? It's different than other sports.
I'm trying to think. Did Wendy fight on?
Tui Bosa getting knocked the fuck out by Cyril Gane in the second round, third round.
That was a good fight though.
Yeah.
I know I'm missing some fights. I just can't think of it now.
Pick a moment.
Trying to think, who else fought this year? Boxing wise was Charlo didn't fight. Triple G shit was trash.
Oh, it was Charles Oliveira after McGregor.
Charles Oliveira
Yeah, he did fight him.
was
a while
disappointment. I thought he was gonna have to do better against whatchamacallit.
Fuck that
That was
Gaethje.
beginning of this year?
Gaethje fight was
Yeah,
a
yeah,
fucking long time
But
ago.
that was just on. Yeah.
Who did
But
he
yeah,
fight
other than that-
recently?
They only fight like 2 times a year, basically.
Other than that, man, I'm just looking forward to some good boxing, brother. Looking forward to this boxing card in 2 weeks. No,
It's been a whole year
Yeah.
since he fought fucking Oliveira.
yeah, this card in 2 weeks is
Oh
gonna be a
my
good card. Man.
God.
The tank one?
Yeah, it's gonna be a good card. You get to see Boots.
Fuck all
You're
that.
gonna
Yeah,
get to
he
see
is
Boo
on
Boo.
that one.
Boo Boo's on there,
Hell yeah.
and Boo Boo keeps calling out Charlo.
Well, this
Charlo
is my
had to
part
go
that I've been waiting for. Buddy. That's all, folks. Well, next time you see me won't be until next year, unfortunately. So I'm sorry, y'all gotta hold on for a
Fortunate for
couple.
some.
You know what I'm saying?
That fortunate for some.
Promote. Everybody.
Fortunate for
99% of the world. Crying right now, Jason. You thought sad when Kobe died? Me ending this Sports Talk episode, number 2.
No, I agree,
You know what I'm saying?
but it's not because of you.
You know what I mean?
It's just not because of you.
Oh.
It's because of 2 bookends.
Yeah. Whatever. Well, folks, whatever helps Jason sleep at night. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what to do.
A little bit
Like,
of
comment,
Kush.
subscribe.
A little indica,
You know what I'm saying? Look, he said stay away from that
shot of
sativa.
whiskey.
Keep me thinking a little bit too much. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir.
Nah.
No. Eagle Nation.
You
Gang
know
gang. You already know, baby. We them dogs,
Bang
baby.
bang, 90 gang.
Ooh.
Boo.
He said bang bang.